In this video, we're going to be talking about songs like we never have before because we're going through different songs that scarred us as kids or absolutely ruined our childhood. But before we actually get into it, guys, do us a favor and smash the like button. The last video, we asked you guys to hit 4,000 likes. We crushed that within a day. Now I think we could hit 5,000 likes. And guys, you have no idea how much this helps boost our videos. So much love to everybody that likes and comment. What song ruined your childhood? We're actually going to reply to some of them, so I can't wait to see what you guys respond with. But, and let's get into this, bro. I'm very excited to see what ruined you. What ruined little Anthony? Let's see what we have.
My innocence was taken.
Yep.
My innocence was taken.
It was
from
stolen
me.
from your youth.
Yes, I was 8 years old and I was singing lyrics I shouldn't have been singing.
That's what it is.
Exposed me to things I shouldn't have been exposed to until the age of 18. But fuck it, we were 10 years early. And you know what? I think I ended up a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
You know?
It did some damage, that's for sure.
It did some fucking
It fucked
damage.
me up in some ways.
Okay, so how did you approach this? Did you choose shit that, like, you absolutely hated as a kid? Or did you choose shit that, like, now you look back on that record and you tell yourself, I shouldn't have been exposed to that?
Well, I wanted to be as accurate as I possibly could with this selection of songs. So I'm like, I'm not going to force any song selections. I'm not going to like go looking, pop songs that came out in the 2000s or 2010s. I'm like, no, this is all going to be based on fucking core memories, bro. Like songs that really fucked me up on a psychological level or created some uncomfortable experiences. Whatever the case may be. Something that just like fucked me up long term.
Yeah,
musically.
brain damage.
That exactly.
Brain damage.
That's what it came down to.
Now it explains it.
Now you have your answer.
Yeah,
there you
now
go.
it explains it.
Hey, listen.
All right, so with that being said, Lou, will you give me the honors of starting this off?
Fuck you. I want to start it off. No, I'm playing.
Okay, fine,
You go for it. Go for it.
Axel F by Crazy Frog, bro. This shit
That's on my list.
Oh, baby. Let's
That's
have the
on
convo.
my list.
Yeah, I knew right away you were going to bring this in, bro. I had the feeling because we've spoken about Crazy Frog before. I can't believe Crazy Frog's in an NFR episode. This is like ultimate lore right here, but going back to this song.
If you guys didn't know, by the way, Crazy Frog is an animated frog who did a bunch of remixes of old songs.
Do you think people are too young for this at this point? Maybe some audience members don't remember because this came out in 2005.
Yeah, bro.
Some people watching this video might have not even been born yet, right?
This was AI-generated music before AI music existed, if you really think about it, bro.
Okay, the way that I compare this song, do you have that one food that you ate too much as a kid and now you can't even look at it as an adult because you've either gotten sick over it or you just can't even stomach the fact of putting it in your body again?
I don't know, man.
That's the way I feel about this fucking song.
What food is that for you?
I would say, like, for a long time it was mortadella. Like, for a long
Really?
time as a
Oh,
kid, yeah,
shit.
because
Okay,
I
you got
ate too
sick
much
of
of
it.
it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
get
my
you.
mom used to pack it in all my lunches, but now I absolutely love it. So it's kind of the inverse. But the way that I feel about this song is I used to junk it so much as a fucking kid that now there's this sort of, like, PTSD effect, right? Anytime this comes on, I kind of stare into blank space with, like, a glazed effect on my eyes because I just don't want to hear this anymore, bro. And there was this crazy sort of like infatuation with this record for a lot of kids, right?
Ding, 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 ding.
Bro, it's like a little hot needle, like just fucking stabbing your eardrum, dude, for like 4 minutes.
Oh, man.
But what's crazy is that this was a whole remix to another song that was released
The
previously.
Beverly Hills Cop theme
Yes.
song, bro. Yes.
So, I don't know why I gravitated towards this, but now there's this distaste for this song. I don't know why I ever liked it. But you know what? Shout out fucking Crazy Frog, bro. He's an animal.
I have a full backstory with this one. So I was maybe 9 or 10 years old, and for some reason, for like 2 summers straight, my parents were going to IKEA nonstop, bro. They were always going to IKEA.
The fuck were they buying at IKEA?
I don't know. Maybe they had a second home that I never fucking went to. Who
Well,
the hell
bro, you
knows?
could build a second home in that fucking warehouse.
Yeah, literally. Anyway, so for 2 summers, I was stuck going to IKEA with them, and I fucking hated it, bro. Like, when you're a kid, you want to shop for nothing but, like, toys for yourself. You're a selfish little
Toys
fucker.
R Us, Future Shop was it.
That's
yeah.
all you want to know about, right? So anyways, I was being dragged along, and then they discovered something. They discovered IKEA Schmalland. Okay? I don't know if you've never heard of that.
No, I don't know
This
about
is-
IKEA Schmalland.
Schmalland, okay? This is on the first floor. I had to give it with the Swedish accent. This is on the first floor of IKEA. It's still going on today. It's essentially a daycare, bro. For kids that do not want to go along with their parents shopping throughout the store.
your
You
parents
drop
let you
off
there.
your kid. I wanted to go. I was begging them. There was fucking TV
My mom would
screens.
never let me. My mom was too paranoid about that shit.
Anyways, so I started going to IKEA Schmalland every time, bro. And this was like heaven to me, bro. There was ball pits,
So
bro.
it was like the booby trap, but for like 8-year-olds type. Beats, right?
Literally, bro. And I became the king of the ball pit. I would start throwing balls at random kids, throw some elbows in. Anyways.
So hold on. You used to laugh at elderly people that had disabilities and used to film them, and you used to terrorize kids at the Schmalland. What the fuck's wrong with you, bro? What an evil little kid, bro.
Anyway, so everybody was into their groove, bro, throwing balls at each other, fucking around, but everybody stopped once the TV came on. And who was on that TV? Our hero, bro. Crazy Frog would come on that TV. Everybody shut the fuck up, eyes glued, bro, and we would just be immersed. And, bro, I became obsessed. I started listening to him outside of Schmalland.
Did you have a CD?
No, I didn't have a CD.
You didn't have a burnt CD?
No.
I had a burnt CD.
Okay, anyways, point being, I do not understand how I was so mesmerized by this song, bro.
Yeah, it feels like a bit of like it's weird now, right?
It's
It's sort
weird.
of like this hypnotic technique.
It's awful music. Yeah, it was some kind of, children hypnotic, and it worked, bro.
It was
that
weird,
video
bro.
has 5.4 billion views on YouTube.
What,
so.
like Crazy Frog and his
Axel
like fucking
F.
AMG, like just ripping it. But he's in the AMG, bro, ripping it through like cyberspace. Sick
fuck.
video, but okay, let's go on to the next one. I think we have this one together. I think we do.
Let's see.
Okay, so this was around the time where we started to get into storytelling hip hop.
Okay.
Does that tell you something?
No, that's a good one. I didn't bring it in.
This really scarred me as a kid.
This is
so,
good.
You know, this was like sleepovers, right? Playing NHL all night. Take out the pack of Doritos. You just finished having a crazy ball hockey session outside, playing street hockey. And you go outside and you just rip through YouTube, right? Like any other 10 or 11-year-old would do back in like 2010, 2011. I was watching Smosh. I was watching KSI. I was watching all kinds of YouTubers. And then you start going down some different rabbit holes, you know? And you start getting exposed to some things that you shouldn't be exposed to. And one of those things was Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think every single child
Could relate to this.
could relate to this, right? Because you know what? From a surface value, like actually going into the story, it's extremely graphic. It's twisted. It makes your skin crawl. But at the same time, I feel like it's also a great cautionary tale for a lot of different kids that are thinking about going down a life of violence, gangsterism, for example, and just the things that could happen. But I remember being so scared, bro, and just, I don't know, having this sort of uncomfortable feeling. I genuinely think I listened to this song too early, bro. Like, I'm not, like, still to this day, I'm 25 years old, like, I have a career.
It
like,
still gives you the heebie-jeebies?
No, because I kind of understand it now. Like, I know it's entertainment, and I've been in the genre for a minute now.
If I'm not mistaken, though, speaking of that, of the entertainment part, I'm pretty sure, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure Immortal Technique said that this was based on real events.
It was based off of a real event and where he was growing up in New York, and he wanted to be able to depict this for a full song. And dude, like, as soon as you hear that sample flip, by the way, theme from Love Story is actually the 1970 track that's sampled for the record. You know automatically that you're getting into this wild, twisted ride. And I almost felt like when I was younger, my mom was a big fan of horror movies, so like I was always exposed to, like, you know, great horror movies, and I was never a kid where my parents didn't let me watch what I wanted. Like, I watched Scarface when I was 7. Like, I kind of knew what it was. But
And hated on the movie like an idiot. But anyways.
Don't talk to me about that. But regardless, though, going into this song, it still kind of like has this imprint on me because I could remember the first time I listened to it. And then going into elementary school, right? You had like the smart boards and shit like that, and we would start playing it in school, bro. And like, I don't know how the fuck we got away with that, considering we're all 10 or 11. But if you go into the lyrics of the song, if you guys don't know it already, it's extremely graphic, it's extremely dark, and if you haven't listened to it already, I don't want to ruin the plot for you, right? So
I will say this without spoiling any of the plot. Like, I think that out of any piece of entertainment I've ever consumed, movie, TV show, fucking painting, song, whatever the case may be, there is not a more disturbing ending than the ending of Dance
and
with
it
the Devil.
scars you, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I think it perfectly plays into the title of this video. Just, I don't think it ruined my childhood, but like, it definitely took a bit of innocence.
That's
away,
why. That's why I didn't put it in. I could have put it in. It's just like I ended up looking upon it in more of a positive light, where like initially that first moment I got nightmares, bro, for a while.
But that's what I'm trying to
that
say.
being
Though.
said,
Like, it scars you
it ended up having a positive effect where I'm like, this is real storytelling, like hip hop. Like this is
for sure. It's
high
wonderful.
tier like shit, you know.
But at what age did you get there, right? Like,
Yeah.
a good portion of your childhood was probably scarred from this one record. Like, then I was afraid to go back into the song. I just had a weird vibe.
Anytime
with
you
it,
heard
bro.
a piano key, you get PTSD.
No, yeah, I'm not down for it anymore.
But all right,
that's
next
gonna be my
up, I'm gonna bring in a song that you love, that I think a lot of people love. So maybe the biggest shocker to everyone on my list here. This is gonna be "Sexy Back" by Justin Timberlake.
I love this
from
song.
2006, bro. JT's distorted vocal tone and his vibe on this song is so seductive, but maybe it's too seductive for me, bro. At least when I was a kid, because this came out when I was 5 years old, and I understand JT. I respect him, all right? But that being said, this shit just always gave me the willies, bro. It made me feel uncomfortable as fuck when I was a child. And what's worse about it, too, is that even the production feels very seductive, bro.
You feel like you're in a brothel.
It feels
every
like
time
a
I listen to this
sonic
shit?
hump, bro, as a beat. Think about it. If you listen to that pounding bass, bro, even the
fuck.
beat feels sexual in this song, bro. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's a weird vibe. And bro's proudly simping on here, saying that he'll be this girl's slave and he'll let her whip him and dominate him. And I'm just 5 years old, like, what's going on, bro? Why
You don't
Justin
even know,
Timberlake-
yeah.
I don't even know what simping is, but even now looking back on it, it's weird. And even just every aspect of the song, the minimal background vocals, like, you ready? All of that shit.
You ready?
Timbo just slurring out some random shit like, look at those hips. I'm like, damn, bro. This feels off. Like, this song sounds like it probably got played at some of the Diddy parties, bro. Like, that's the vibes that I get when I
Yeah,
hear
you
it.
think so?
I'm like, this could have been in rotation.
You think
it just
you
might have
think
been.
the DJ at the Diddy parties probably put this on and it was just like it was Johnson & Johnson baby oil flowing? It was probably some weird shit, bro.
Probably, bro. And I was just 7 or 8 years old, not knowing about, not having the birds and the bees convo yet, and just trying to process all of this. And I was confused, and I will say this. I've always been weirded out about this song. Even when I didn't understand what it was about, I just got a weird energy, bro. And I still have it to this day. I cannot
Lou
listen.
knew. Lou knew off
I
the bat.
knew.
That's crazy because this song was so popular. But you want to talk about a song that I didn't understand at the time, but I used to sing along to and that I absolutely love?
I think I have the same one.
Yeah, S&M by Rihanna, bro.
S&M, yes,
yeah,
sir.
for sure, bro. This is the same thing, dude. I'm fucking singing along to a song about bondage and sex, and I'm fucking 10 years old,
Singing
bro.
about chains and whips exciting me,
Yeah,
and I'm a child.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. It's just super catchy. To be fair, though, this song's like crack.
Oh, I love the song.
Bro, it's fucking
Oh,
wonderful.
yeah.
But if you think about it, it robs you of so much innocence, bro. Because you're literally singing along to a song about bondage and sex, chains, whips, kinks.
You're
bro,
making kids talk like they're nymphomaniacs.
Bro, like
that's
it's
what it
fucking
is.
crazy,
Yeah.
bro, when you really think about it. And I don't even know how the fuck they released this song. Like, if this was a thing now, I feel like it would be so much worse looked upon, you know?
And I feel like when we heard this song, when we were like, I don't know, 10 or 11 years old, like, we knew that it was sexual. Like, she literally, like, talks about loving the smell of sex in the air. I knew that part. I just didn't know about, like, the bondage shit and, like, all that other stuff.
All that weird stuff. Yeah, like strap-ons. You know, when Rihanna talked about the song, she's like, I don't think about it in a sexual way. I'm thinking about it metaphorically.
For sure, buddy.
What the fuck's metaphorical about chains and whips, bro? What are we talking about here?
I think she said this about the line, like, what is it? Sticks and stones can't hurt me. She's saying, oh, it's about, like, the haters and how, like, their words can't get to me. Get the
Yeah,
fuck
fuck
out of
outta
here, bro.
You know what you guys were doing.
For sure. And she didn't even write the song, so I guess she ended up delivering it, got backlash, and she's like, let me defend this shit. But
Just people are going to talk about you. You can't stop that. Well, it didn't help the case with this record. I mean, people know what the fuck they're doing and what they're releasing. And yeah, dude, it's some weird
it kind
shit,
of
bro.
fucked me up a little bit in the sense of, like, I was singing this song in front of people and in public places where I probably shouldn't have as an
No.
11-year-old kid.
Yeah, it makes you,
know?
makes the public wonder, like, who's raising this child?
Yeah.
It's talking about bondage at the age of 10.
Well, I blame radio, bro. Fucking
Yeah, I blame
pop radio.
Yeah, I blame pop radio for this one. But let me go on to another
Banger,
one that
though.
kind of banger. Next one that I'm gonna bring in. This is gonna be Hotel California by the Eagles, bro. This one scarred me as a kid.
Really?
You wanna know
No,
why?
this is an all-timer.
I love this record.
Okay.
Bro, this is a beautiful record. I absolutely enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, I think it's legendary. It's one of the best songs that's ever been released within the rock genre. It's the rabbit hole that comes with it that scarred me.
Oh, shit. You looked into
Yeah.
the rabbit hole early on?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
real early. Dude, I was a little conspiracy theorist. I had like my little like aluminum tinfoil hat on, and I had like
Went to work.
yeah, I had my jacket, my detective glasses on, and I started getting into some weird rabbit holes about this record, and basically the whole like theory behind this song is like devoting like your life or fame and success to Satan and like fucking selling your soul. So I'm like going through the song for the first time and like watching YouTube videos on this shit, and I'm asking myself, what? Like, how does this even make sense? And then you go through the lyrics, And the explanations that people are fucking making for this song, now it's like, oh shit, this might be it. And then that just kind of scarred me because now I'm looking at every other song that's ever released and I'm like, oh my God, am I being lied to throughout this? But I don't think it's that anymore because when Don Henley ended up speaking about the record, he had this to say. We were all middle-class kids from the Midwest. Hotel California was our interpretation of the high life in Los Angeles. Do I believe that or not now? Listen, I'll take his word for it. But when I was a kid...
Did they have any help selling 400 million records? I don't know.
I don't know. Eagles' greatest hits. Top 3 best-selling album of all time. I don't know.
Maybe there was a silent partner.
You want equity? I'm going to give you equity. Maybe. Maybe not. Listen, it's been one of the oldest folktales in the entertainment industry. And I don't know, it just creates this weird vibe around the music that you're listening to. So what happened with me is like, this was the song that put me down that rabbit hole. And now like any other song that kind of like has that stamp of, oh, well, it's like this ritual or it's this like Hollywood sort of like deep basement sort of shit.
Yeah.
I kind of get a weird vibe from it. So I love the record though. I'm not going to lie to you. It's one of the most goated songs of all time. We've played it at parties. I've played it in the whip, literally driving in Los Angeles. Like it's a fucking wonderful record, but I don't know. Those YouTube videos definitely did a number on me. So I'm not sure if it's the song itself or if it's like
the lore behind
the
it.
lore behind the record.
Yeah.
But regardless, it's the record. It deserved a place on this
All right.
list.
I mean, can't say W there just because it's an all-time top 10 song for me. But next up, we're going to go a bit more modern. And I know you're thinking maybe this isn't childhood, but technically, I was still a kid. I was 17 years old. So I'm counting this.
You're counting it?
Yeah.
What were you started at 17 years old?
I was. I think you could probably agree with this one. Despacito by Luis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee, and Justin Bieber. Bro,
God.
This song felt like a virus, bro. There was the first strain, which was the Daddy Yankee and Luis Fonsi version, and then we had to suffer through a second variant, which was the Justin Bieber version. And that was a long wave, bro, and everyone was on this wave. At one point, bro, in time, it felt like it was every 40-year-old divorcee's dream to take a trip to Cabo, meet a Latin guy who can dance and grind upon her while listening to this song.
Margaritas!
Yeah, Daddy Yankee! We love Daddy Yankee. Can you be my Luis Fonsi?
But no, let's slap Justin Bieber on this shit and let's get it to the top of the 100.
Terrible. Anyways, at one point, bro, from 2017 to 2019, it didn't matter where in the world you were, any all-inclusive resort, you were hearing this song come on at least 20 times a day, bro. And if you went with your family, your parents probably loved it. If you went on an all-guys trip or all-girls trip, other people you met probably fucking loved it. And apparently this song even sounds great after the 800 listen because it felt like no one ever got tired of this song.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Not
like,
DJs,
weird, like,
not radio stations. No one ever got fed up, bro.
How much budget do you think they pumped into this record? Imagine the budgeting you have to put on like a radio tracker for that.
Tens of millions for sure.
For sure,
bro.
dude. This song probably generated like world wealth.
Literally,
probably
bro.
generated some fucking crazy shit.
Probably
you
funded
could have been
countries,
driving.
bro.
You could have been driving on the highway, bro, in 2017, and like every single car in the highway probably had played that song at least once or twice in that road trip. That
Telling you, it was a plague, bro. It was a fucking virus. That
yeah,
song.
it's just it affected
was never
the
good.
entire population. All right, let me go on to my next one. Again, going back to a song that was released when I was 8 years old, a song that I should not have been singing along to. This is "I Kissed a Girl" by Katy Perry, bro.
Okay.
This song fucking again stole. There was so much shit coming around my age, bro, that just stole my innocence. Why do I have to hear about two women kissing each other at the age of 8? No problem with it. But the fact that I'm singing along to these prerogative lyrics and that, like, now...
Well, as a guy, for you, it kind of maybe made sense, right? You sing "I Kissed a Girl" and I liked it. From the male perspective,
but I
maybe it
just
was
shouldn't
different.
have been. I shouldn't have been exposed to that, bro. I shouldn't have been exposed to that as a young kid. You know, I think it's a cool record. Don't get me wrong. It's catchy. Katy Perry blew up after this song, put her into a completely different dimension as far as an artist goes with her success. But at the same time, this is a record that I should have not heard when I was a kid. It was a song that I actually really liked. I downloaded this song on iTunes.
Oh, yeah.
I used to get the iTunes cards. Used to load it up on my fucking Apple ID, or should I say iTunes ID. And then I used to just put it on my iPod. And I remember I got an iPod for my communion. And then this was like one of the first songs that I ever ended up bumping. So yeah, just a lot of weird memories with this shit. And now that I look back at it, again, kind of like S&M, I don't know why this was ever in rotation, bro. It should have never been there. Maybe like
a lot of old Katie was though. Like Katie was.
Yeah, Dark
she
Horse
was
has some weird
bringing-
shit too. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a lot of weird shit in her lyrics. But you want to talk about some rabbit holes? Go down the Katy Perry rabbit hole. That's a fucking huge one.
It's going on to this day.
Yeah, there's a huge. Yes, it's going on to this day. But all right,
Anyways.
what's the next one, Lou?
Next one. This is a beloved song, especially in the hip hop community. Not a hip hop song exactly, but definitely has elements. Hollaback Girl, Gwen Stefani.
Why?
and
Why
the
did it scar you?
Neptunes.
I love this song.
Listen, bro, I didn't know all that much when I was a 5-year-old kid going to kindergarten every day, but one of the things that I did know is that the radio fucking loved to play this song, and every chance they got, multiple times a day, every day, it was on, and it came down to a point where anytime I would hop into my mom's caravan, she would have the radio on, because she didn't want to fucking play CDs or put me on to good music. Just I had the pop radio on, and this song would always come in, bro. And the hook, so repetitive. Few times been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. But it ain't no holla back.
Well, you
I
know it
heard
pretty
that
well.
so many times. Of course, it's ingrained.
Yeah, it's ingrained.
That's why this song ruined me. Is that I became so annoyed by it, but it got stuck in my head. It was too catchy to ignore. So even though I hated the song, I had that feeling of like, bro, this is just locked in here, bro.
Instrumental's fire.
There's
though.
no escaping.
You don't like the production?
Yeah, the production's fire. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but
production's
the whole
awesome.
BANAS, like spelling bananas and shit, bro. I'm like, what is this? What's going on?
Yeah, now you look back at the record and you could start like having a bit more education on your music and shit. And
It
you
was
don't
it was
fuck with
traumatic though. Like I said, unintentionally got stuck in my head for years, bro.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
Buddy scarred from Hollaback Girls. I like that.
Yep.
I enjoy it. All right. Next up. This is the last one of like these mid 2000s songs that I was exposed to shit too early. It's gonna be Milkshakes by Kellis, bro. This is a song kind of like you.
Milkshake brings all the guys.
What the fuck am I doing listening to this hook? Why am I here? I shouldn't have been here. And again, there was just another fucking bullshit explanation from Kellis about the song where she's like, well, it speaks about the aura of a woman and bro, what are we talking about here? Like, we're talking about like, you guys know what milkshakes mean, and I knew what it meant when I was fucking 5.
I thought I knew what it meant when I was like 5, but recently I'm like, oh, this is what apparently it actually means. Like,
Wait,
apparently,
what does it actually mean?
I don't want to go there. But
No?
just do your own research. Apparently, it's not what I think the world thinks it means. It's something else.
What are we talking about here?
Anyways,
How about this? How about this? Yeah, because we can't get too descriptive.
I don't want to do it.
Okay, could you explain it in very vague words so then I could then understand the intent behind it? Let's do this.
Okay, so you watch Dodgeball, right?
Yes.
You remember the last scene, like the end credit scene with Ben Stiller? He's singing along to the song. I don't know if you remember. Anyways, he's singing along to the song, and like the whole like trajectory for him is that he loses a competition, he gains weight again, and then like he's singing the song, and like he's pretty much like grabbing like his tits as he's singing the song.
So that's what it means. Is it about that?
Anyways,
Is it about that?
it's not about that.
Okay, give me a better explanation then. I want to get
No.
this. We're kind of like a guess the song based on like, the explanation.
I can't do that. I can't go that
Okay,
far.
hold on. Could you text me it? Yeah, text me that shit.
I'll text
You'll get
you.
my live reaction right now.
Guys,
on camera.
yeah, I don't want to go too raunchy like on camera. It's a bit
It's a bit crazy.
it's a bit too much.
Let's see what. Oh.
Yeah, man. Think about it.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. Guys, just look it up, guys, if you want. If you're of age, look it up.
And so it's
What
all
the real
about
meaning
that.
is. Apparently it's all about that. Maybe I just scarred you again. I don't know.
Yeah, it's about that. Fuck, I'm gonna have to do more listens then. I'm gonna have to go listen.
It's
to this
better
shit.
than yours. It brings all the boys to the yard. It still lines up if you think about it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep,
Oh,
wild.
shit. You
Wild
guys
one,
literally
bro.
caught this in the moment. Holy fuck! I actually didn't know. I thought it literally just meant like a woman's chest and like it just fucking
No.
no.
No, unfortunately not. If only it could have been that simple, bro. It isn't.
It's never that fucking simple with Hollywood, eh?
Or never
What's
could
wrong with
be.
these guys? They could have just gone a bit more simpler on this.
Yeah.
They always have to make it weird, bro.
This is going to be a quick mention for me. Not much to say here. This is going to be Love Game by Lady Gaga, 2008. If I need to refresh your memory, this song starts off with, let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your disco stick.
Nice.
And yeah, this gets said. Nice. Look at this 8-year-old me thinking that she actually wants to ride a literal disco stick. Yeah, it gets said 8 times on here, that hook.
You
And
did the calculation. It's 8.
it's 8 different times. And apparently she wrote this song in 4 minutes after a sexy encounter at a club. I believe her. This song sounds like it was written in 4 minutes with sloppy writing like, got my ass squeezed by sexy Cupid. And I can see you staring there from across the block with a smile on your mouth and your hand on your blank.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
So did she just insinuate that someone's looking at...
These pop girlies were going crazy, bro. They were untamed. They just said, fuck it. I remember hearing this at birthday parties, bro, and just like in these weird scenarios, and I'm like, why is everyone singing along to this, bro? What are you trying to tell me here, bro?
So you're telling me someone was looking at you from afar with a smile on their face, with their hand on their...
And you like that, maybe. Fucking weird shit, bro.
Oh, my God.
Lady Gaga, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, next up. I fuck with this song now. I do. It's just like... You know how there's cryptic messaging in music? Mm-hmm. This is not cryptic. This is Candy Shop by 50 Cent.
I have it too.
Yeah, like...
There you go.
This is one that's very straightforward, okay? I'm not going to melt in your hand. I'm going to melt in your mouth.
Ooh.
Yeah, like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like 8.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. What the fuck do you mean, bro? Like, no, oh my God, dude. The sexual innuendos in this song are too much, bro. It's disturbing. It's uncomfortable. Now, if it comes on at a party, fuck it, dude. We're getting lit, you know?
Cool,
but I'm
it's
25.
cool.
Like, you know what to do with this content matter now. But
I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't get nearly as much playing time as like an in the club. Like even at like parties, whatever the case may be, clubs, like clubbing experiences that we've been through, I don't remember hearing Candy Shop,
yeah,
bro.
and melt in your mouth, not in your hand. What's going on? Candy Shop, lollipop, hit the spot. Want a taste? Magic stick?
How are you okay with this but not Lollipop by Lil Wayne? Like for me, they're in the same league. You know what I mean?
But you know what? Like fuck it, throw in Lollipop in here. Give it another mention, bro. But these are songs that I actually somewhat enjoy at this moment, so I could kind of get past it. But yeah, I was just too young to be listening to this.
Too young to be listening. Again, being completely clueless and kind of getting fooled by the song. And I will say this: my favorite version of the song is the Dan Band version from The Hangover, bro. Where you have him singing, fucking give it to me, baby, nice and slow. Starts dancing with a grandma and
you
flips,
have like
flips the bird to
you have
her
the whole
husband.
band and everyone band's going crazy in back of him.
So
probably
classic.
one of the most golden moments of the entire Hangover like series.
100%.
Oh, I love that song.
But okay, next song for me.
By the way, this is gonna be my last mention. I brought an 8 for today, so I have one.
I have a
one.
couple more. Next mention for me. This is going to be. Which one do I want to go with next?
Go with the most fucked up one that you
The
have.
most fucked up one that I have left. Let's see here. I think I've been through a lot of the fucked up ones. We'll say this one. Fack by Eminem.
Why? Why did this scar you?
One of the first CDs that I bought as a kid was Eminem's Curtain Call, which is his greatest hits album. And I'm sure, as most of you know, if you've listened to the album more than once, track 2 on Curtain Call, right at the beginning of the CD, is Fack.
By the way, does he talk about putting a gerbil in his ass on this one? Yeah, this is the one.
This is the one. Or he says, me so honey. He says that one too. And I just remember, like, bought the CD, was excited. My family liked Not Afraid. They knew the Radioheads loved The Way You Lie. They liked Eminem too. They were okay with me buying the CD. Pop it in. Families all together in the car. Pop it in one day.
Oh, no.
And we get... I'm gonna fucking come. And that got popped out right away and replaced with Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd very, very quickly.
Yeah, your dad was like, no.
Yeah, this is not happening.
No, this is not happening. Give me that fucking CD, Jimmy.
This is not how we're gonna pull up to Sunday brunch. Fuck this. So, just a very awkward family moment that I have a memory of.
W.
There you go.
Huge.
Fact ruining the childhood.
Last one for me. This is like sort of, I don't know, S&M by Rihanna meets Crazy Frog. There's sort of like a dual dimension to this. This is going to be Satisfaction by Benny Benassi, bro.
This rings a bell, but I don't...
Push me, and then you just touch me till I get my satisfaction.
Fucking hate this song.
Push me, and then just touch me. Till I can get my,
Oh my God.
satisfaction. Sounds like Stephen Hawking's on a date, bro.
R.I.P. the legend.
No, hey, listen. He has a fucked up. You can't say that, Lou. No way.
It's
Yeah.
true. He's got some fucked up shit.
You can't say that.
I don't know.
Hey,
Sorry, Steve. I don't know, bro.
He said, Steve, I don't know, bro.
Take it up with God, bro. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Amazing contributions to the world of science, but in life, I don't know, Steve.
Push me. And then just touch me. Till I can get my satisfaction.
What a weird one, brother.
Dude, and
Holy
it's
shit.
repeated over and over and over again. And basically, like, you get these two vocalists. I don't even know who the fuck did the vocals on this song, but they're using, like, this heavy box coder that makes them sound like Stephen Hawking. And then you just get this really, like, old, obnoxious, like, EDM beat. And, bro, this was being played everywhere. This was a fucking global hit. And, dude, you're getting this Italian dude named DJ Benny Benassi, who's a fucking legend, by the way. And apparently, him and his boys were fucking around in the basement, and they're like, can we make, like, a stupidity of a song, right? And they came up with this, and it became a hit. And it's still Benny Benassi's
crazy.
one of his biggest songs in his entire catalog.
That's mind-blowing to me that people, like, genuinely fucked with this song.
Well, to be fair,
Instrumentally, you're saying you fuck with it?
bro, if you are extremely intoxicated in a club in Miami and this comes on, bro, you're rushing. You're rushing. Not my thing.
I don't know, man.
I'm not that guy, but if you are that guy, pal, then this is for you. This is your anthem.
Yeah. That's a great shout, though.
Yeah,
Probably
big
the
one.
best one you've had. My last two, I'm going to go through them pretty quick. Whistle by Florida. Was singing along to this as a 12-year-old, bro, and like an idiot, just didn't know what was going on. What do you want to do?
No, I knew what was going on at 12 at that point.
Maybe I did. Put your lips
Rihanna.
together and you come real close. Like, they made the metaphor of the whistle believable because there was literally even a whistle being played throughout, like, the beat. Like,
Yeah, because then, like, governing bodies and shit couldn't do anything about it, right?
my
It was, like,
ignorant 12-year-old ass just didn't know, bro, and then it was too late. Last one, Baby by Justin Bieber featuring Ludacris from 2010.
Yeah, this is the standard one.
Any teen pop song from around this time kind of sounded like this, but, bro, every time I would pop up the Family Channel, I just wanted to watch My Fucking Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, bro. But instead, for some reason, they always had, like, during the commercial breaks, the Justin Bieber Baby video with Ludacris of them in the bowling alley playing every single fucking time.
Yeah, this is like the Crazy Frog thing where, like, you couldn't escape the music video either.
Yeah.
You get double whammy. You get, like, double fucked in that situation because you can't escape it on the radio and you can't escape it on TV.
And this is the fourth most disliked video on YouTube, and yet somehow critics gave it positive reviews, bro, which is surprising to me. But yeah, since I was a kid, I knew this was buns, and what made matters worse is that, like, every girl, bro, in elementary loved this song. They were obsessed with it. You hear them singing it at recess, fucking playing it on their computer, whatever the case may be. There was no escape. Not at school, not at home because of the TV. It was just there.
It was just there, eh?
But that's it, guys. That's going to sum up our video for songs that ruined our childhood. Let us know, once again, what ruined your childhood the most. What's the one song that really kind of damaged you in some way? And if you guys have suggestions for other videos like this where we're talking about songs that had effects on our personal lives, let us know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for sticking until the end. We'll catch you next time. Peace.